Hey everyone, we're back with more Neo, The World Ends With You. We got roughly an hour and a half left, so we can make a lot of progress in this today. B, what do you think of The World Ends With You so far? That line was wild! Think they'll run out of pins?
Dang.
I hope they brought at least one for every voucher they printed. Sounds like the place is swarming with pin collectors. Gonna need to look real hard to find that player. Let's just hope we can find them.
Gotta focus. Talk about worthless trash.
I got a 15% drop rate, guys.
We got this. Don't miscalculate. I'll try not to. Time to take it. Was that okay? Could be worse.
Damn, no got obliterated.
Let's do this. Follow my lead. It's over. It's crunch time. Right. Oh yeah. Such simple equations.
I'm gonna start this one off with a bag.
Trash for the heat. Let's end this.
There you go, have some fire.
Are we awesome or what?
Easy peasy.
Ha! Naturally.
Alright, so we mastered that one. So we might be able to give him a new one to mess around with. Oops. That's just the ice one. We don't need to use this one again. Let's do this one. He's gonna use L1 instead of R1 this time. Meteor crash. Wonder if these folks are all in line for that pin. Ah, according to that sign, they probably are. Man, that's gotta be like 1,000 people here. All waiting to get a, what does that say? Elegant strategy pin? You heard of this thing before? Nope, but it must be pretty popular. More importantly, any sign of that player? Oh, right. Totally forgot what we were here for. Let's look for him, Lindude.
Let's have a look. Gotta focus.
All right.
Ha, you suck. Thanks, Faye. Woo! Just in time. Any later, we would have missed out. Seriously, good thing we lined up at the cafe when we did. I know, right? Our minds. Uh-oh. Sounds like they ran out of the pins. Wonder if that player ended up getting their hands on one. My life is over. Life is meaningless. Did you hear something? Goodbye, happiness. I hardly knew ye. Yeah, and it's getting louder. This grief is too great for me to bear. What is it? Who's there? My life is over. Perhaps I ought to simply end it all. I fail to see how my lot could get any worse. Wow, we collided! But how is this possible? Wait, it's you. Dude, you don't think she's come to add insult to injury, have you? What? No. Well, this time I come prepared. You shall pay for my misery. Ah! Gonna keep me grounded. You don't want me thinking I'm the best at this game? Here
I go again. Getting all worked up and strolling into the mind of a stranger.
What does that even mean?
Today is unequivocally the worst.
This is why I didn't want to get involved.
For the record, I didn't ask for this either.
Huh? Am I hearing things? I already have enough on my plate keeping an eye on that Minamimoto guy. I really don't need any more loose cannons in my life.
Your words wound too harshly. I've done nothing to you. Until now. Now you shall know punishment for hindering my pursuit of happiness. You'll rue the day you mocked me for failing to obtain that ES pin.
I don't know what's going on here, but I think this girl's got the wrong idea.
Speaking of which, who would dare deny anyone the delights of elegant strategy? Only a degenerate ape, that's who!
This whole mess is Fret's fault anyway, and Minamimoto's only around to cause trouble.
And then you have the nerve to blame everyone but
What?
yourself!
No! I was against this from the beginning. Even if everything goes south, it won't be my fault.
Enough! I've grown weary of your moaning. This whole Reaper's game is most detestable. I give it a negative 200 out of 10. My worst ever review. So edgy. 'Tis I, Nagi the Edgelord. And now my edgy wrath.
What?
Wrath!
My head. I can barely think straight. Everything's fading. Am I dying? No. Come on. Not like this. Hang on. I'm having some serious deja vu. This happened before.
It's really good.
Can I make sure it doesn't? Think, Rindo, think. What did she keep talking about? Something like elegant strategy. What if I can get her that pin?
I played a lot of Scarlet Nexus. Got to relax a bit. I got a good night's sleep for once. Rindo can travel through time to visit previous points in the recent past. The actions you take and information you learn will affect the time frames to which you can return. Keep in mind that certain areas may be off limits when you roll back the clock. Let's go back to Tipsy Toes Hall. Yeah, I got lots of Scarlet Nexus played. Now I get to play this game for you guys. I'm really excited. That line was wild. I think they'll run out of pins. I hope they brought at least one for every voucher they printed. Sounds like the place is swarming with pin collectors. Haven't I heard this before? Wait, I have heard this before. I must have gone back in time, but how? Gonna need to look real hard to find that player. Not so fast, Fret. What's up? Why don't we buy one of those pins? For ourselves? Hear me out. There's something fishy about that pin, right? Just saying it wouldn't hurt to look into it. And who knows? We might even bump into that new player while we're there. That's a really good point, actually. Let's get going. Well, that was easier than I thought. I just hope I'm on the right track here. God, this whole time travel thing's making my head hurt. And all for a stupid pin, too. I mean, what the hell's an elegant strategy anyway? Actually, what is it anyway? Let's see. Looks like it started off as a mobile game. Its charming cast of characters captured the hearts of players worldwide. So it's basically some flashy dating sim. The franchise is expanded to include animated adaptations, novelizations, and live-action films. Fans see ES's growing fame as a double-edged sword. Thrilled though they are with its acclaim, they lament the shortage of ES merch due to an increased demand. So getting our hands on that pin is going to be tough. I don't know how I did it, but I managed to turn back time. And if I don't take advantage of this opportunity, then things are going to end up the same as before. I may not know what I'm doing, but I've got to do something. One way or another, that pin's going to be ours.
Let's have a look.
While you're back here, you can fight some stuff if you want. Let's fight this bear.
All right. Who wants a piece of Fret?
How was your weekend, Faye? What'd you get up to? Tell me about it. All right. I was holding the wrong button.
That all you got? Perfecto. Stupid practical. Time to take out the trash. Hey, knows another one bites the dust.
I forgot I was using L1. You had family in town? You went to a corn maze? A maze? That's amazing. You know, I've been to a corn maze once in my life. It was pretty cool. So, this is the line for that exclusive pin? Oh, must be. Sign says this is where you hand in your voucher. This is it. Elegant strategy. Oh, man. Looks like we're out of luck. Wait, seriously? 100%. Says they're handing out vouchers at Hachiko Cafe. Wait, isn't that promo dealio we were talking about before? Yeah, there was so much buzz. It's probably sold out. You're right. We're too late. Man, what a bummer. It's more than just a bummer. I have to get my hands on that voucher. Maybe I can try turning back time to when we arrived at the crossing. Press the square button when the replay icon appears on the screen to activate Rindo's psych and change time frames. Once you're sure you've altered the past enough to the right future, select Change Our Fate to create a new timeline.
We're going again.
Did you get lost in the maze, Faye? That was a close call. Yeah, those losers almost took every seat in the cafe. Anyway, we got our vouchers, and that's all that matters. Okay, this is right before we headed to Center Street. Seriously though, they were just lounging around like they owned the place. Were they like tourists or something? So we should be able to get one of those vouchers as long as we line up to get into the cafe like those two did. You asleep at the wheel there, buddy? Come on, let's head to Center Street. Just need to figure out how to explain this to Fret. Hey, so, yeah? Remember those girls we overheard talking about that pin before? Sure do. They actually just passed right by us. Huh, fancy that. And I heard saying they were glad they lined up at Hachiko Cafe. Okay. So I was thinking, like, maybe we should go there too. Okay, now you've lost me. Well, see, you need a voucher from the cafe to get that pin we heard about. But there's only so many to go around. So, the less competition we have, the better. And hey, if we do get our hands on one of those vouchers, maybe we'll run into the other player, you know? Wow, Rin dude. That speech gave me chills. Your enthusiasm's contagious. I don't really get what's going on, but I'm in. Great, so let's start by lining up at Hachiko Cafe. Whatever you say, buddy.
Gotta focus.
You got the record time going through it?
Worthless trash. We've got this in the bag.
Did you get beat up by a serial killer halfway through?
Yeah! Say good. Oh yeah! Too many. Follow my lead. Such simple equations. Nice. Oh yeah, we win.
I keep forgetting I'm supposed to hold L1 now and not R1.
Look at that! A gold star!
You left them for the children of the corn. Perfect. Alright, so. We got this one. And we got this one. Well, let's do this one first. Wait, it says promotional menus sold out. That big group must have snagged the last vouchers.
Really?
Yes, they beat us to the punch. Bummer. So what do we do now? Looks like I'll have to go even further back in time and get in line before them.
We'll change our fate.
Faye, if you ever met one of the children of the corn, what would you do? Whoa, get a load of this line! All these people and the place isn't even open yet. Dang! This is right before we went to 10-4. Time to think of a way to thin this line out. What do you say? Do you want to check it out? Let's go. Yeah, you're right. One of us calling our name. I was talking about the cafe. Oh, for real? I mean, we can, but why? How am I going to explain this one? We haven't even talked with Canon yet in this timeline. Well, I was just thinking. Players like us are stuck here in the UG, right? And that limits the places we can go. Maybe the player we're looking for is in that cafe.
Quit?
Oh, okay. Wait, what do you mean limits the places we can go? Shoot, this is before we learn how shopping works. Let's, geez. Were you even listening to what that Reaper told us earlier? We can only go into stores marked with a Reaper sticker. Right, which means the player we're looking for is probably in one of those shops, just like you said. Rin, dude, you're so smart you scare me sometimes. No time to waste, let's move.
Huh.
That certainly defies all probability. The kid might be something special if he's already factored them into the equation. You've thought about this. Find the smallest one and pick them up by their feet and swing them around to take out the others. I figure I can get a good 20 to 30 before I get tired. What about before you get dizzy?
Let's have a look.
Like butter and honey on toast?
Ready? Galaxy Brain, activate!
Okay, we got this.
Time to take out the trash. Is that all you got?
That was perfect.
Go! Another one bites the dust.
You'll be good? You don't have a problem with being dizzy? Okay, how do I do this? Oh, who goes there? We do? Hang on a sec, something ain't right. We haven't been able to talk to like this with anyone else on the street. Wait, does that mean... I don't recall seeing you two before. Part of that new team, I presume? These guys are players too. So, what do you have? Do you have business with the DRS? Well... Any integers belonging to another set are ripe for deletion. We better act fast before we're beaten to the punch. Are you sure? You sound like quite the hot-headed bunch. Perhaps you ought to help you. Perhaps we ought to help you cool off. Prepare to get washed away.
Talk about worthless
The
trash.
Deep River Society.
We've got this in the bag.
You think Fight or Flight will take over?
Follow my lead. Gotcha. Could have gone worse. Let's keep it going. Time to take out the trash. Go. Oh yeah. Too many cheese for you? You're done for. Why do I try and I'll integrate? That would be great. Oh yeah. Such simple equation. We're on a roll.
I feel bad for this guy. He's getting bullied.
Such simple. You'll regret this. Could have gone worse. Let's keep it going.
Oh, we have boulders just dropping in.
Stupid pretzel. It's over. Yeah. Oh yeah, we win.
I just bullied those guys.
Naturally.
Curses, you're quite formidable for a bunch of flotsam. Come, comrades, we must retreat. Any stragglers will get swept downstream. Fingers crossed, this means we'll be able to get our hands on a voucher now. Hey boys, what can I do for you? Hi, are you still serving that promotional menu? The one that comes with the voucher? You two lucked out. We're down to our last one. No way, can you believe it, buddy? Funnily enough, yeah, I can.
Rindo.
So, do you want to share something, or should we order separately? Either's fine by me. How about we share then? I'll ask for an extra plate.
Give me a break.
You're using that one. Alright, we got our voucher. Now we just need to head to Tipsy Toes Hall. Restores a bit of your team's HP.
We're going again.
Back to Tipsy Toes Hall, guys. We're changing the future. Last time we were here, we didn't have one of these vouchers. That line was wild. Think they'll run out of pins?
Dang.
I hope they brought at least one for every voucher they printed. We will be able to get one, right? We've got a voucher after all. Oh, I've been through way too much to not get that pin now. What do you mean? What do you mean, what do you mean? All that time forget I said anything.
Gotta focus. I'm all set.
Alright,
It's go time. We got this in the bag.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Time to take out the trash. Bye-bye. Too many Don't miscalculate. I'll try not to. Time to take out the trash.
Got him. Faye, how often do you fall victim to your own fight-or-flight mechanisms?
Such simple equations. We're on a roll! Could have gone worse. You think so? You're done for! It's over! Exquisite timing!
Exquisite timing, indeed.
I think we've got this. Oh yeah! Too many cheese for you? Stupid fractal!
Damn it, I keep messing with his.
Was that cool or what? Not bad, I'd say. Say good time. I never miscalculate.
Like how I damage the red and it just repairs itself.
Naturally.
Yay, level up. Fortunately, that's almost completely leveled up. Wait, what? We only have $70 left. If this doesn't immediately put me in the cutscene, okay, good. I'm gonna go into the shop and sell shit.
Hi there. Come again soon.
Oop, no, I don't want to read that.
Hi there.
Let's see. We got 11 of these. Let's sell 10 of them. There you go.
Come again soon.
Buy one of those.
Hello. Thanks a bundle.
And then before that, let's go down here to this store, and we're gonna see if we can buy some food for our peoples. Raise our stats a
Come
little.
on in.
Rotisserie chicken. Everyone loves rotisserie chicken. Actually, let's see if we can get this instead. Do you like this? Okay, he likes that. No, I don't have enough money. He doesn't like that. Oh, that's even more expensive. Doesn't like that. Alright. Well, that's what you gotta deal with, dude. You're gonna get, huge stat boost.
Appreciate it.
Alright, moving on. Give him bacon. He didn't want it. He was not for pork at all. This is it. Finally, we got the pin. This is the pin we were after? I think so. Does it seem special to you? Nope, but I'm pretty sure this is the one we need. Huh, well, you did say you were in the zone earlier, so I'm gonna go ahead and trust you're right. You won't regret it. All that's left is to head back to where I left off.
We'll change our fate.
Time to change our fate, guys. Welcome back, Jeremy. Ready for some more World Ends with You goodness?
All right.
Whew, just in time. Any later we would have missed out. Seriously, good thing we lined up at the cafe when we did. I know, right? Our minds. Sounds like they got their pins after all. Good for them. And good for us, since we got one too. So, what now? Huh? Did you hear something?
Yeah.
It's getting closer. Huh? What is it? Who's there? I failed to see how my luck could get any worse. Actually, it might be better than you think. What? I mean, it can't be that bad if you've got one of these. But that... Could it be? It's a limited edition elegant strategy pin! You would truly bestow such an incredible gift upon a plebeian wretch like me? Yeah. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you! Thank you 1,000 times! Were you sent from the heavens? Come to think of it, who are you? I did it. I changed the future. Can someone fill me in here? Since you say you gave this girl a pin, I'm guessing that means she's the new player we've been looking for? Yep. Well, probably.
Whoa.
Gotta say, this was blowing my mind. But to whom may I offer my thanks for this boon? Oh geez, where are my manners? My name's Tosai Furusawa, but my friends call me Fret. The thing about that pin is... Forgive me, but did I ask? Sorry. Psst. Got any good ideas, Rindo? Clean up your own mess. Lord Rindo, is it?
Well met.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Nagi Usui. I like Nagi, she's a good character. You may call me Nagi. No name puns, no silliness, just Nagi. Who doesn't love name puns? Thank you once again for providing me with the pin of my dreams. Don't sweat it, really. I shall do my utmost to repay this debt someday, kind sir. Seriously, don't worry about it. It was our pleasure. I don't believe I was speaking with you. Whoops, strike two. I don't know if it's just me, but I'm sensing some friction here.
Huh.
A normal deviant as far as psych users go. You'll fit right in with these zeptograms. So she is the player we've been searching for. For once, you were barking up the right tree.
Hey.
Look, there's that pin-pinching girl.
What?
Hey, it's those guys from the cafe. They must have been hunting her down this whole time. No need to calculate when it's time to take out the trash. Wait, we're not actually gonna fight them, are we? Is the sum of the angles of a rhombus 360 degrees? I'll factorize these fools in 1 millisecond flat. Guess that answers your question, hey buddy? Here goes nothing.
I guess I could go a round or two.
I don't remember this song, this is good.
Okay, we got this.
Math is Minamoto's, it's his thing, Faye.
That all you got? Perfecto! Yes, got it! We're on a roll! It's over! Stupid. That all you got? That was perfect. Easy as pie. Let's keep it up. I'll derive it. Done for! Ain't no stopping us now! Nice! Bye-bye! Down! Stupid practical. You're done for! Fine, I'll integrate. That'd be great. It's up! Too many teams for ya.
Their team HP's not doing very well.
Too many. It's crunch time. Time to take out the trash. Say goodnight. Let's keep it up. Perfecto. It's over.
Okay, I remember this song now.
Got
Got him. What did the acorn say when it grew up? Geometry.
Not too shabby.
The risk I took was calculated, but man, am I bad at math. Hey, our pin evolved into honor and sacrifice. Oh, his is evolving too. From Marvelous Crash into Crater's Kiss.
We won. Whew, got a little worried for a second there.
You did all right, kid, for a septogram.
Hey, I'll take it. What about you? How's my nah girl holding up?
Did I hear a name pun?
Whoops. Sorry about that, Nagi. Glad you didn't get hurt, though.
How could she get hurt when she was just watching from the sidelines? Does she even know how to fight?
A girl plus her pin equals X. The question is, what site does X represent?
Lord Tomonami in Dreamy 3D.
What?
What?
Maybe now's not the time for a proper numerical analysis. Farewell, fractals.
off he flows, like a devilishly handsome gust of wind.
So those guys called you a pin pincher.
Hey, yeah! How about it, Nagi? Think you could show us your collection?
So you might rob me of my prized possessions?
No, we won't. Pinky promise.
Can I take him at his word?
Fret's a lot of things, but he's not a thief.
Very well. Then feast your eyes upon my arsenal. I've got this exclusive pin only obtainable at ES Live, along with all 25 soundtracks from the Blu-ray box sets, the comic adaptation, and this not-for-sale pin I wanted to contest. And here are a few I made myself. After collecting them for so long, I just had to create my own.
It's just a bunch of merch!
Oh, wow! I've never seen so many pins in one place. You're so amazing, Nagi.
And on that note, I think we're gonna bounce.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Hold your horses there, partner! I thought the plan was to add her to the team.
Dude, did you see all those pins?
Yeah, what about them?
They're just plain old pieces of plastic. They're
That's
worthless.
not her fault. We're the ones who had the wrong idea.
But if that's all she's got, do you really think she'll be of any use to us?
Well, what if we got to lose by at least giving her a shot? Mr. Minami said she can use Sykes, just like us.
But do we really need more people? We've done fine so far.
If Mr. Minami were here, he'd say something like, "We need to bigify our numbers because math, kid!"
Still doesn't mean we should team up with every person we meet.
What bliss. Long has it been since I had someone with whom I could actually converse.
What do you mean?
Ever since yesterday, every person on the street passed straight through me. Until those reapers accosted me, that is. Then I began hearing thoughts not my own. I traced them to their sources, entered their minds, and got ejected.
Hold up. You can go inside people's minds? That's amazing, isn't it, Rin Dude?
Yeah, you don't know the half of it. Oh, today's results are in. Looks like the Pure Hearts picked up points for taking down the target, while the Ruin Bringers maintained their lead. And we earned next to nothing.
But not actually nothing. Plus, it's all part of our strategy. I mean, how are we supposed to beat the other teams if they all outnumber us?
Okay, fair.
That's my guy! Nagi, I've got a favor to ask.
You needn't bother.
And
Those who dwell in the darkness are ill fit to befriend those who live in the light. Defying his teachings will do me little good.
Right, gotcha. So anyway, just hear me out.
I'm listening, but I wish to reiterate the fundamental incompatibility underscoring this interaction.
Cool, sure, whatever you say. So, would you, my good friend Nagi, be willing to join our team?
Perhaps you didn't hear me?
Oh, I did, loud and clear. And so did Rindo. He was listening super hard because he really wants you on board, right?
Sure.
This team of which you speak, do you mean one operating within the framework of this so-called game?
Yep, it's just us, so we're looking for some new blood. Aren't we, Rin Dude?
I mean, I guess.
This changes things. Master Rindo hath shown us great favor by endowing us with the Pin of Legend. We are indebted, and shall gladly risk life and limb to repay him. Should he require aid, we must needs oblige. But more importantly, we must needs seize the chance to gaze upon him again. We accept the young master's offer.
Technically speaking, I think I was the one who made the offer. But hey, looks like we found ourselves a new teammate, buddy! Nasty Nagi and the Wicked Twisters are gonna dominate! Woohoo!
Yeah, I sure hope so. Especially since now we're stuck with her. I mean, we barely know her. Was letting her join the right decision? Those birds. Probably nothing.
So the third has joined their ranks. It won't be long until another follows suit. If Fortune Bro's prediction's anything to go by. But you ain't had much luck verifying that, have ya? No, I'll try again tomorrow. Just curious, seeing as how none of them are quite like him. Think he could be the fourth? Frankly, I don't think about him at all. Not anymore. That's our fearless leader. Always got a zinger at the ready. I've got my eye on another disc anyway. One by one, the pieces take their place on the grid. The game's about to get interesting. The birds are gonna murder Fret too. deep dive. Probably. Day 4.
So, we made it to day 4.
Yep, we sure did.
Indeed. Wait, what?
Did you not get the memo? You see, the Reaper's game goes for 7 days, full week, and today marks day 4. Did you miss that big broadcast the other day?
I didn't. Nor did I ask you for an explanation.
Ouch, that was frosty.
So how much do you know about the game?
Very little. I met a so-called Reaper, who gave a rather extensive exegesis. At which point my cognitive powers began to fail me.
Relatable.
'Twas not my only misfortune either. There I was, menu researched, order decided, shop location bookmarked. I'd even vowed to retire to my dorm early lest I inadvertently oversleep.
Dorm?
Like college dorm?
Is there any other kind?
Nope, not that I'm aware of.
He's older than us?
Based upon your reactions just now, I presume you two to be younger than I?
Yeah, pretty sure.
As I suspected. But let that not encumber our interactions. For I am little more than a Lilliputian lover of Alestra. A wretched reverer of his radiance, Lord Tormonami.
From your pins?
One and the same. A most astute observation, Lord Rindo.
Doesn't he?
Look exactly like Minamimoto?
I see you too have noticed the striking similarities between them. What I wouldn't give to bask in his sublimity once more.
I mean, I guess he's a pretty cool guy.
Speaking of, when might his lordship be returning?
Hopefully sooner rather than later. I know Kanan thinks we can use the help, but is this girl really gonna do much for us? The only game she seems to care about is the one on her phone. This sucks. I mean, I doubt she'll drag us down into last place, but I don't want to think about what'll happen to us if she does. Looks like we got a message.
Yo!
Hi there.
What's going on, Wicked Twisters?
You're that guy.
I got a name, you know. Don't you remember?
No, we do. Hard to forget after you shouted it in our ears.
Oh, I like your sense of humor, bro. I like it so much, I'm gonna let you discs play a little game with me.
And what exactly would that game entail?
It's easy. I give you a mission, you complete it. See? Easy. And if you really impress me, then I'll give you some of our points, free of charge.
Just like that?
Why not? Your frontier discs. You got nothing but potential. Oh, and that goes for you too, little girl, bro.
Much obliged.
I want to see what sort of move you'll make with a little incentive.
Okay, but how big of an incentive are we talking here?
Oh, sounds like you're ready to play. Now, I've got to make sure our team stays on top. So I'll set some points aside for us. The rest are yours for the taking. What do you say? That ought to at least keep you out of last place for this week, huh?
What do you think, Rin, dude?
And let me remind you that you discs are in dead last. Think about it. The week's already half over, and right now you're getting swept. But with a little help from the Ruin Bringers, who knows? You might even manage to gain a tempo or two and shoot to the top.
Long way to go.
No venture, no gains, bro.
Sure, but who says you can just give us points like that?
Us. One of the privileges me and the gang get for winning the last game.
You get to do whatever you want?
To the victor goes the spoils, including the right to rewrite the rules.
So, you're basically saying we don't have a choice here.
I ain't saying it, just strongly implying it. So what'll it be?
I don't know. It sounds fishy, but what do you think?
I mean, if it'll give us a leg up.
Bada boom! So, I've got this buddy, the OG. Upstanding guy, the OG of all trades. Thing is, he's developed a bit of a noise problem, so I need you to erase him for him.
And how are we supposed to do that?
That ain't my disc to flip, bro. Look for his little helper on Center Street. Take a scan around the board and see what you come up with. Well, your move, White!
Runebringer trash, fresh from the heap.
Hey, Mamina man! We were just talking about you.
So apparently Susukichi has a different game for us to play. He said it'll earn us a lot of points, so...
Are these zeptograms the ones that'll finally bring you out of hiding? Guess I'll just have to wait and see.
I get that we're looking for Ryoji's little helper, but who the heck is Ryoji? How should I know? I haven't the faintest idea myself. I mean, he's a friend of Suzy K's, we know that much. Which means we're looking for the helper of a friend of some guy we don't know. And now I have a headache. Wonderful. I guess it is a little hard to follow.
Indeed.
The cast of characters is expanding too rapidly to stay abreast. Guess we'll have to do some digging if we want to know who's who. Well, at least we're meeting lots of new people. Ryoji's supposed to be a Ryoji of all trades, right? You say that like it means something. Like, maybe he's some kind of sort of handyman? Man, I'm dying to meet this guy. Well, that makes one of us. Erase Ryoji's noise problem. Use the L1 or R1 buttons to access the thoughts of tab of the main menu, where you can explore your social network. Use this web to follow the connections you've established and meet up on people you've met. Foster friendships with people you meet in Shibuya to earn friendship points. Then use those points to unlock rewards. Rewards include useful items as well as powerful skills that will help you in and out of combat. If you find yourself low on FP, try strengthening your bonds with the folks you know. Okay, so first